All right, so as you could probably tell from the title, thumbnail of the video, I got a new car. I actually got it from Caleb here, a guy that owns this blah by, helping him out doing a couple things to it, some paint work and stuff. These quarters are just bad, so bad. Had a roof spoiler on it like years ago, and so we kind of just rattle canned it, did what we could do all in one weekend to try and fix out like a big ass dent. And so we got to fix this, make it right, paint it the right color. I already swapped this steering wheel over, but needs the headliner. And we're gonna take these BCs off and just throw stock struts on so he can sell it. But this thing is just a time capsule of just an era. Okay, but what you came here to see is this. This is my 91 or 92, I don't actually know. S13 240SX with my old Serbs from high school, which is kind of cool. It's got a bunch of aftermarket wiring and gauges and stuff. I did need to just start filming something now, since I've already kind of started to take it apart just to see what's going on. I couldn't deal with all the wiring and stuff that was in the car and just not knowing what was what. So if I can pop this with one hand, you can see two under here. I'm sure you saw the fat zip tied on intercooler. It's got a nice blacktop SR swap. So this is super cool. Always wanted a car like this, and it kind of fell into my lap, I said, with Caleb wanting to sell it and sell his blah by and do some work in exchange. Again, huge shout out to him. I super appreciate this. This car has been something that has been around since probably like sophomore or junior year of our high school. His stepdad bought it and then sold it to him for a good deal. So it was like the first 240 ever like rode in, drove, anything like that. Like, it is I mean, not to be like that, but like it's a cool car, like, to me, but it's also just a cool car in general. I know they took care of it and did good stuff to it. It just needs to be kind of buttoned up, give it a nice paint job. I do want to I want to fix like the fitment. I think these are actually like some 265s that were mounted when he let me borrow these and threw them on my Z. So he had to raise it a little bit, and that's why the over fender cracked, unfortunately. I'm gonna throw these, which are actually the rears. You can kind of tell they have a much larger lip. Not much, sorry. They're both 10 wides, but I think this is like this one's like a plus 15 or 12 or something, and that's like a 0 or -1. I gotta ask him to get all the specs again and like write it down. But yeah, throw these on the rear, hopefully with the 235s that are on it. This one leaks. I don't know if it's because it was resealed or maybe there's a rip in the bead. Hopefully maybe just a nail or something simple. Hoping not a crack. But then put the fronts on with like some 225s or something like that, just some street stuff. But I do have some 17-inch Model 6s I'd like to throw on the front. But yeah, this has an epoxy head gasket. It's got Tomei cams, some sort of coil pack conversion. We had to, me and my buddy Sawyer had to kind of fix this intercooler piping up a little bit because it had a hole in it, and some of the piping, as you can see, all the colors and stuff drives me crazy. So I've been trying to slowly pick away one hose at a time, make it something normal. Got this cool epoxy intake I swapped on. But yeah, lots of stuff to come for this car. I'm super excited. As you can see, I'm probably missing a ton of bits. Like, as I'm seeing the Tomei manifold, the oil filter relocation kit. It's got a lot of stuff that, if you know, the coupe I've been working on for a minute would have needed anyways. So super exciting. Just wanted to get the engine out of the rain. But yeah, like I said, I've already started to kind of pull the skirts off and do some stuff to the interior, and you know, as you know, can't resist just messing with the new car. So figure the documentation starts now. 5x100.
Okay.
The Serbs are 5x100. We're in a Subaru area.
Yeah, so it's like Ben post.
Sawyer's here. Like I said, he's got that piece. It's a little bit too short, so he's gonna make the middle section, but kind of see what we were doing from headlight to headlight to then come down, like off the beam straight at it. But this thing, the camber isn't right in the front. The fitment, I don't know if it's probably ride height and some sort of camber setting. I don't think it's on the top hat. I think it's on the coilover, but that's just thick.
I have mine with the all the shit. There's like this much room in the bed to put shit with her. Yeah. Like 240 more of a work trip. Shit.
Moment of truth. No crack. That's good. Doesn't love that. I know one of them's bad, but this is not it.
That's the only one with the slow leak.
Yeah. This makes you wonder. I wonder if it's again the ceiling on the inside. See, that's why I don't want to go.
Scraping on the fender, bro. Slicing it.
All right, a little soapy water and found at least the area of the culprit. So hoping for a ripped bead because I don't see like any obvious bends or cracks. Tire doesn't have anything wrong with it. You can get up in there, you can see. I mean, other than maybe a little bit of dust and corrosion, that's all I'm seeing. Oh my gosh, no. It's the sticker. I've heard about that before, but I've never actually seen it. It's the little sticker on the bead of the tire. You see that? Oh, shit. Fucking get the tire off and just, or get the sticker off and just poke a huge hole in the tire. Okay, so I have switched the fronts to the rear and the rears to the fronts on this side, so at least it's the proper wheel. Like, it was backwards before, so now this is actually a front wheel in the front and the bigger lipped rear in the rear. Rear fitment, I mean, I can go lower and it'll probably help. I'm not the biggest fan, but the front definitely is a lot better. At least this side's the... Like, I like this amount of camber. I'm also not basing it off these fenders anyways, so I'm not that worried about it, but it's at least nice to know that with a more matching set of tires that the car evens out a little bit. So obviously with the sway bar being on and this side still having the fatties, it's not going to be perfect. So I'm also curious to see what we find up front camber-wise. I think the bolt's going to be turned back, but... we'll touch base when we either find something or we just knock out this side. All right. Fitment is a lot better in the rear now. So again, this is a 18 by 10 0 offset with like a 15 mil spacer, I think. And these are the Origin. Fuck, I don't know if they're 55 or 75 mil. What do you think? Do you know?
I feel like they were more 50 mil, but I've never seen a 70 mil ones.
I thought they were the 55s too, but yeah, I mean, didn't film a lot of just going just up, down, fucking messing with the ride height and everything. It's pretty boring, but I think I got this to where I like. And then again, the front is an 18 by 10, but it's actually the front offset's different. It's a like a plus 15 or like a plus 12. So we put a 225/40 on those. And yeah, this thing's got a much better stance. Again, I can't wait to see with like the front end and all the new aero on and everything. I'm taking off some of the KBD stuff that came with it to give it to Junior. And Yeah, man, I'm not trying to yap about it. I just got big plans, and y'all are gonna see. But this was fun and really rewarding to do today because I kind of needed it. It was just all the suspension was kind of set differently, and so it's all dialed in now. And again, I am rocking with the fitment. Like this is what's up. I'm okay. I mean, obviously the front could be a little lower, but the general fitment of what's going on here. Like just tweaking what we have here right now. I'm rocking with a lot. Getting in it.
You saw back.
Fucking ass